Oh, hello everyone. Uh, Today I'm going to talk about a very useful document for anybody who is planning to implement BIM in Sri Lanka. You all know that we don't have any standard or specifications for implementing BIM in Sri Lanka yet developed. So we have to rely on documents prepared by others in other countries, uh, and this document is a very useful one I found, because it is covering a lot of aspects related to BIM implementation in our projects. This is one of the documents in a group of linked documents prepared in UK because of their BIM strategy of 2011, construction industry strategy actually, which involves or include emphasis on BIM, and this document will help us to understand how we should approach or how we should plan to implement BIM in our projects. Let's have a brief look at it as a start. The document is titled PAS1192-2 of 2013, Specification for Information Management for the Capital Delivery Phase of Construction Projects using Building Information Modeling. A PAS or PS or publicly available specification is a document that standardizes elements of a product, service or process. These are usually commissioned by industry leaders, be they be individual companies, SMEs, trade associations, or professional bodies, or even government departments. This PAS is one of these, and it was sponsored by Construction Industry Council of United Kingdom. Many organizations got involved as members of the steering group throughout its development. We'll have a look at those. Okay, here we see them. There are 24 members in the steering group. You can see various different organizations have contributed for the development of this document. You can see software vendors like Autodesk and Bentley. Even Building Smart is there because they are the leaders in open BIM standards. You can see Construction Industry Council is already there. In addition to that, there are ministries. Ministry of Justice, for example, one of the leading ministries in terms of BIM implementation in UK. And we have contractors and consultants, um, all got involved, or getting involved, or having got involved in development of this document. In referring this document, there are some presentation conventions you have to be familiarized with, which appears on next page. These are about the provisions in this document. Um, it follows these conventions in present in its specification. Um, and now the specification provisions, the core specification provisions, that is what to do and the things to do and how to do, maybe uh, in terms of specifications are given in Roman type. Commentaries, explanations, and general informative materials are given in smaller italics, so it is easy for you to distinguish between these two. And specification holds the importance of what we have to do, and other explanations are for us to understand these things better. In the sentences, if we have the if you have shall as the action verb, uh, then it indicates a requirement. So for example, if if it says the employer shall provide such information, that means it is compulsory for the employer to provide that information if he is adhering to this PAS. Uh, and then if you see should in a sentence, it indicates the recommendation. So for example, the employer should make arrangements. So it is recommended that employer does that, but for any reason, if it is not practical, or if the employer does not wish to do so, can refrain from doing that. But generally, it is understood if you follow recommendations, you can obtain better outcomes. If something is possible, it is indicated by the action verb can. For example, the quantity survey can obtain, or the cost manager can obtain quantities from model. That means it is technically possible to obtain quantities from the model. So that sort of situation, so conditions are explained by using the action verb can. And the permission um, is indicated by the action verb may. For example, the employee may grant access to model information. That indicates that it is permitted that this can be done, this would be done. It's not a technical capability, it is about for the process to be all right. The permission is there to be so. However, you need to understand that this is not a complete contract document, but it can form a part of a contract, because it specifies what to do. But the thing is, uh, we cannot consider it to be a binding condition, or a set of binding conditions in a contract, but we can say use it as a reference document in our contracts. But to formulate the contracts, this PAS1192 of 2 specifies many other documents for you to use in formulating your contract. Okay, more to come. Please be in touch.